Imagine being alone in the middle of the ocean. No help, no escape, just you, and a deadly shark below, fearful face. A peaceful trip turns into a fight for survival. Will she live? Let's find out. The Shallows. At the beginning of the movie, we meet a young woman named Nancy. She travels from America to a hidden beach in Mexico. This place is very special to her because her mother once visited it when Nancy was about to be born. Sadly, her mother recently passed away from cancer. Nancy comes here to feel close to her mother again. She doesn't know the exact location, so she shows her mother's photo to a local driver. He recognizes the place and drives her through the jungle to a beautiful, empty beach. After dropping her off, the driver leaves. Nancy is amazed by the peaceful view. The beach is almost empty. Only 2 surfers are in the water. Since Nancy also loves surfing, she takes her board and enters the sea. While waiting for big waves, she talks to the 2 surfers. They warn her that some rocks in the ocean disappear underwater when the tide rises. Soon, strong waves arrive, and all 3 of them begin surfing happily. Later, Nancy video calls her family. Her father asks her to return and complete her medical studies, but Nancy says she quit after her mother's death. She lost faith in medicine and feels emotionally broken. After getting emotional, she ends the call and goes back to surfing. Suddenly, she notices dolphins swimming nearby. Curious, she follows them and discovers something shocking: a dead whale floating in the water, covered with birds. Before she can think much, another big wave comes, and she starts surfing again. Then, something violently hits her board. She loses control and falls into the water. As she climbs back onto her board, something grabs her leg and pulls her underwater. It's a shark. With great effort, Nancy escapes and swims toward the dead whale for safety. But the shark bites her leg, causing heavy bleeding. She manages to climb onto the whale and tightly ties her wound to stop the blood. She waves for help when she sees the 2 surfers leaving, but they are too far away to notice her. Now, Nancy is completely alone. She cannot swim to shore because the shark is still there. Nearby, she notices a small rock sticking out of the water and a distant warning buoy. Suddenly, the shark crashes into the whale, knocking Nancy into the sea. She swims desperately and reaches the rock just in time. An injured bird is also trapped there. Nancy's leg is badly damaged. Using her hair and jacket, she tries to stop the bleeding, even though the pain is unbearable. Night falls. She sees her surfboard floating nearby. Thinking the shark is gone, she enters the water, but the shark returns, forcing her to retreat. The next morning, Nancy spots a drunk man on the beach. She screams for help. He hears her and comes closer. She signals him to grab her bag with her phone inside. But instead, the man steals her belongings and decides to take her surfboard too. When he enters the water, the shark attacks and kills him. Nancy realizes time is running out. Soon, the tide will rise, and her rock will disappear underwater. Later, the 2 surfers return. Nancy warns them about the shark, but they don't believe her. Within seconds, the shark attacks. 1 surfer is killed, and the other is dragged away while trying to reach Nancy. Now she is truly alone. Nancy finds a helmet with a camera attached. She records a message explaining what happened and sends a farewell message to her family, promising to fight till the end like her mother taught her. She throws the camera toward shore, hoping someone will find it. She also places the injured bird on her board and pushes it toward land. Her only chance now is to reach the warning buoy. She notices jellyfish in the water and remembers that sharks avoid them. Using this idea, she jumps into the ocean and swims through the jellyfish. The shark follows, but gets stung and backs off. Nancy reaches the buoy and climbs up. The shark attacks again, breaking part of the structure and throwing her into the water. She manages to stab the shark with a metal rod and climbs back up. She fires a flare at a passing ship, but it doesn't notice. Then she sees oil leaking from the dead whale. When the shark comes close, Nancy shoots the flare into the oil. A huge fire erupts, burning the shark. Enraged, the shark destroys the buoy and pulls it underwater. Nancy holds on tightly. She notices heavy chains connected to metal rods beneath the buoy. She dives down and loosens the chains. As the shark charges toward her, it cannot turn quickly. It crashes into the sharp metal rods and is fatally injured. The shark is finally defeated. Nancy survives. Later, rescuers arrive after her recorded message is found. She is saved. The movie ends with Nancy proving that courage, hope, and determination can help us survive even the most impossible situations. Nancy's story teaches us one powerful lesson. No matter how dangerous life becomes, never give up. Even when you are alone, even when hope seems lost, courage can save you. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing movie explanations. Which movie should I explain next? Comment below, backhand index pointing down. See you in the next video. Clap or fire.